Well, NASCAR it will be officially be back this Sunday. It'll be the Daytona 500, the first points paying race of the season. And I'm gonna tell you guys the preview for the Daytona 500. I'm gonna tell you guys who's already locked in with basically the charter format, and everyone who is attempting to qualify for Daytona 500. Who what I think's gonna happen in like the duels. My predictions for qualifying, the duels, and the Daytona 500 as a whole. So, yeah, this is basically the Daytona 500 preview slash predictions video. Let's get started, everybody.
Back to reality.
What's going on, everybody? This is Preston here, and happy Valentine's Day. Welcome to another episode of In the NASCAR. And in this morning's video, I'm not sure if this video is going to be uploaded in the morning or, it's currently in the morning when this video is right. It's currently right now in the morning as this video is now taken, so that's why. I started to not sound like this, but so yeah. So as you guys know, tomorrow will be Daytona 500 qualifying. Thursday night will be the Daytona duels. Friday night will be the truck race. Saturday night will be there's gonna be ARCA and Xfinity, but I'm not gonna watch ARCA because we all know how that's gonna go. Xfinity, I am gonna be live reacting to that race. And then Sunday will be the Daytona 500, which I'm planning on watching it with family. So, because it's just such a big race. So yeah, guys. I'm gonna tell you guys I'm gonna tell you guys the entry list for the 2023 Daytona 500 who is not locked in. So yeah. So here are the drivers who are not locked into the Daytona 500. Here are the open cars that are going to be entering the Daytona 500. Chandler Smith in the 13, Zane Smith in the 36, which I think he's going to be in the 38, 36, who knows? Because he is going to be taking over for Todd Gillen for some races. We have Connor Daly in the 50. He'll be driving for the money team. He made already one start last year at the Charlotte Roval. He's going to be back. Austin Hill in the 62 will be racing. Travis Pastrana for 2311 will race in the number 67, which his paint scheme's already been revealed, and I'm not a big fan of that paint scheme. And then we have Jimmy Johnson in the 84. Then we have some notable charter entries. We have Riley Herbst and BJ McLeod. Now, how qualifying is going to work, the top two open cars on speed will be locked into the Daytona 500 on Wednesday, but on Thursday, they're going to have to race their way into the Daytona 500. So I think Jimmy Johnson's going to be locked into the Daytona 500 on speed. And the next one who I think is going to be locked in on speed is Travis Pastrana or Austin Hill, either one of those two. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. But Zane Smith, he's a very fun pick to watch because he did win the truck race last year in the truck series at Daytona. So, yeah, you guys better watch out for them for tomorrow in qualifying. So yeah, those are the drivers that have been noticeably entered the Daytona 5 trying to make it in the Daytona 500. Those are all not the chartered cars. I'm looking on the Daytona 500 entry list right now, and other than I know Cody Ware, he's locked in. He has a charter. Ty Dillon has a charter, and that's basically it for the entry list. So yeah, I think those are the drivers I think locking on speed are either Jimmy Johnson or Travis Pastrana or Zane Smith. Travis Pastrana and Zane Smith, they're going to be close. But I think the drivers are going to race their way in. I think it's going to be Austin Hill, Chandler Smith for sure. Austin Hill, Chandler Smith, Riley Herbst and BJ McLeod. I know they're already locked in with the charter. So yeah, but it's going to be close. Just watch out for them on Saturday, not Sunday, tomorrow, Wednesday night. And then Wednesday night, like I said, is qualifying. Who I think will win qualifying? It's easy. You gotta go with the Hendrick drivers, right? The Hendrick drivers are being extremely fast in qualifying. Mostly Alex Bowman. he's been very impressive in qualifying. Like, I am not joking you. He's been impressive, but with this new crew chief, Alex Bowman's gonna have, he might win the pole again. Who knows, right? Kyle Larson, I'm shocked he won the pole last year because Kyle Larson is not a big fan of super speedway racing. So I am clearly surprised about that. But I think it's gonna be another Hendrick Motorsports front row lockout. I think it's gonna be It's either gonna be William Byron or Alex Bowman winning the pole. Um, Kyle Larson has a chance at it, but ooh, if it's gonna be close between the Hendrick drivers. I don't think Chase Elliott's gonna win the pole, however. I think it's either gonna be Bowman, Larson, or Byron. But Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson, William Byron, those drivers have been very fast last year in qualifying. I think it's either going to be Alex Bowman. Mostly everyone's pick should be Alex Bowman for qualifying because he won the pole, started on the front row for the Daytona 500, and all of his starts, all of them. That is impressive right there. So, so yeah. And then now we take a look at the duels, which will be the Thursday night, the next night. And I just gotta say that the duels, they should be fun to watch. Some of the drivers that weren't locked in on speed have to race their way into the Daytona 500. Well, Fords, they dominated last year's Daytona 500 because look what happened. They won the duels. RFK Racing swept the duels, Keselowski and Chris Buescher. Now we have, and the Daytona 500 winner was Austin Cindric. So yeah, basically a Ford show, everybody. So yeah, but I think the Chevrolets are gonna have a better advantage this year. So who I think it's gonna be close, but I mean, taking a look at all the cars, I think Austin Dillon. He came close to winning a duel before. Wait, did he win Duel 2 in 2021? I think he did. But man, the duels should be fairly fun to watch. But I think who won duels, however, I think the first one will be a Toyota driver. But I'm going with Bubba Wallace because he is really good at super speedway racing, and he almost won his duel in 2021, but failed. So I think Duel 1, if Bubba Wallace is in Duel 1, he'll be one of my picks to win the duel races. Then in Duel 2, I'm going for Chevrolet, and it's Chase Elliott. So Bubba Wallace and Chase Elliott are my two duel picks. And then, so they should be fun to watch, but it's not guaranteed because qualifying hasn't happened yet. So, yeah, Bubba Wallace or Chase Elliott. If they race in the same duel, however, my backup pick is going to be Ryan Blaney. So he's my pick. Maybe even Denny Hamlin. Either one of those two. Blaney or Hamlin are my other sleeper picks for the duels as well. So yeah. So then we go to the actual main event, the Daytona 500, and last year is the debut of the next gen car, and boy, it was a crazy race because it was madness. We already had a flip, not even in stage 2 yet, and already we had a flip with Harrison Burton because of you know who, Brad Keselowski pushed Harrison Burton too hard and got caught in the Kyle Busch, and Harrison Burton flipped over. Just like what happened, not just like what happened last year, that was what happened last year, and that's what caused Denny Hamlin to get his first DNF in Daytona 500, in his Daytona 500 career. So, it sucks, but I hope Denny Hamlin has a good race at Daytona. I mean, let's just hope, right? I mean, let's just hope Denny has a good race. So, yeah, because he's a three-time Daytona 500 champion, as you can see from my flag right up there. So I really hope he gets his fourth Daytona 500 this year. I mean, I hope he can win another Daytona 500 before he retires. That would be incredible because Denny Hamlin's arguably one of the best super speedway racers out there, and is saying it's Denny Hamlin's a favorite for the Daytona 500. So yeah, he's a really great pick to win this race. I can guarantee you that. And but my main picks for Daytona 500 are Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr., Ryan Blaney, and Chase Elliott. Those are my picks to win the Daytona 500. My other backup picks are going to be Denny Hamlin, Bubba Wallace, um, Christopher Bell, Alex Bowman, Tyler Reddick, and Brad Keselowski. But my main pick But my number one, if I have to go with one, my number one pick to win the Daytona 500 is Kyle Busch. I think he's going to get the job done. Kyle Busch, I mean, he's in a new car, RCR. And what a way would it be if he would have won the Daytona 500? My pick to win will be Kyle Busch because, I mean, like I said, he is fast on super speedways, but the thing is, he never really avoids any of the crashes. So, I mean, Kyle Busch is my main pick, but if I have to go to another alternate, it would be Ryan Blaney. Well, I kind of picked him. I'm not sure if my main pick last year was Brad Keselowski, but this year, however, I'm going with Kyle Busch because of the fact that I just feel like it's gonna happen because Kyle Busch is he is good at super speedways, but he keeps getting caught up in crashes. And he's in a new car, the number 8, a Chevrolet. He's gonna have all those Chevrolet teammates. I think he's gonna get the job done. So yeah, but we have the defending Daytona 500 winner, Austin Cindric. I didn't pick him to make the playoffs this year. I think he's gonna go into a sophomore slump. So yeah, but if he wins back-to-back Daytona 500s, that will be impressive. But I just have a feeling we're gonna have a big one. Well, we haven't had a crazy big one since the 2021 Daytona 500 on lap 13, where everyone wrecked on lap 13 of the Daytona 500 in 2021, which 13 is a bad number, and you just saw it right there. So I think it was on lap 13 or lap 15 of the Daytona 500 a couple of years ago. I really don't know. It's either one of those two. So yeah, again, my pick to win is Kyle Busch because he's really good at super speedways. RCR recently just won the Daytona Coke 0400 with Austin Dillon, and I think Kyle Busch will get it done because he's been close to the Daytona 500 last year. He finished 5th. I think this year it's going to be him. But again, if I have to go with an alternate pick, it would be Ryan Blaney. Yeah. Well, my backup pick is Ryan Blaney, but Kyle Busch is my main pick. So my top two picks will be Kyle Busch and Ryan Blaney. My other two are Chase Elliott and Martin Truex Jr. I think those four will mostly have a big chance to win the Daytona 500. So yeah, but do I think we'll see a flip in the Daytona 500? I don't think so. I don't think we're going to see a flip in the Daytona 500, but I know for a fact we're going to see a big crash. And from it looks like it from Mother Nature, for the weather for Daytona, let me go ahead and take a look it up. Weather for Daytona International Speedway. Where it looks like we're all good on the weather. I'm not sure if you guys can barely see it, but all sunny. Look at that. I believe. Yeah, we're all sunny for Daytona. So So Mother Nature's not gonna affect Daytona this weekend. So that's gonna be awesome right there. So Mother Nature's not gonna play a factor. So that's nice and that's really cool. So that way, um, yeah. So that way you don't have to worry about Mother Nature with the rain and stuff like that. So yeah, my main pick is Kyle Busch, and my other three alternate picks are Blaney, Elliott, and Truex. So yeah. So So yeah, guys, that's my Daytona 500 predictions for ya. This should be a lot of fun watching this race. You need to watch out for the Fords because the Fords last year were very dominant, were very strong, especially Keselowski, Logano. Blaney was close. Bubba Wallace, he is a dark horse. He's a dark horse to win the Daytona 500. Keep an eye out for him. So, and same with Denny Hamlin. He's a really great super speedway racer. There's a lot of drivers in this field out there. But my main pick to win is Kyle Busch. So, yeah, I think he's finally going to break through and get his first Daytona 500 and his first race with RCR. That would be a great story. That's it for this video, guys. So, yeah, it should be in a great race on Sunday. And who's your picks to win the Daytona 500? Let me know in the comments. And anyways, this is Preston signing off. Peace out. Oh, and one more thing. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone, once again. So, yeah.